Okay, welcome to the channel. I'm Rusty. We are going to play Sudoku Puzzle 241, medium puzzle from the 1000 or Sudoku 1000 medium collection. And I've loaded it up here. Give you a minute or two to pause the video if you want to, or pause the stream, copy everything down, and maybe see if you can start solving the puzzle yourself, or get the puzzle solved. And I can already see some solutions, and we're going to see about getting all of that done here in just a couple of minutes. Maybe about a minute now. Tomorrow I'm planning on, or I'm hoping to get up north and get some mowing done. I should have done that last week, but did not get or get up there early enough to do that, and rather not try to go up and do that in the evening. I've got a huge mosquito problem there, just based upon the nature of my land. Getting up there in the late morning or early afternoon is good for getting the mowing done, and we will see if I can get that taken care of. We'll see. In any case, we've got time now, I think, so let me run the check, and if it passes, we'll get a timer. And I've got a timer, so let's see about solving this. I've spotted this one already. That's going to be a 1. Over here, this is going to be a 1, and this is going to be a 1. That solves all of the 1s now. So now we're looking at 2s, which, yep, could be one of these two. Got 4 possibilities here now. 4 possibilities there, 4 here, 2 possibilities here, and 4 possibilities here. So let's get those marked, because none of them are solutions for the 2s. It doesn't mean we won't find a solution for 2s, but we're in amongst this mess, but I don't see anything offhand. Way too much variety as to potential solution. Okay, I got a 3 here and 1 up here, and neither of them really lock anything in at this point, so let's earmark everything else that could become a 3. Okay, not a 3 there or there. That's because of this one. One of these 3 is going to be a 3. I've got 4 possibilities here, different 4 than the 2s, but same 4 for the 2s as the 2s here. Down here we've got 3 possibilities as well, and everything's eligible or available here. We'll come back to that in a moment here, but yes, it is going to be 3 options here as well. All right, 4s. Okay, again, I don't see any hard solutions yet, so we'll mark everything we've got. We do have a lot of stuff cut down, but once we get over to this column, we're showing that we've still got a lot of open opportunity for solving on the 4s. All right, 7, or not 7s, go on to 5s. Over here we've got 1 and 1 across. So again, we're dealing with some narrow down, but not tremendously. We get 3 possibilities here. Let's try 5s, not 6. Come back to 6. 4 possibilities here for now. here we've got 3 possibilities. Over here we've got 4 possibilities. Down here we've got 2 possibilities. That affect, or this doesn't affect this one. I've got 3 possibilities here, but it does affect here where we've got a solution now. And that allows us to solve this one. And that's about it for solutions on 5s at the moment. We'll get more later, I'm sure. We're up to 6s now. And we're going to solve a 6 here. We've got 3 possibilities for 6s here, here. 2, nope, 1 here. We got a 6 solved there. Takes away that possibility. And that's it for 6s at this point. So let's move on to 7s. We've got 2 7s on the board, and they are affecting what I can work with as far as open slots, open cells. And we actually get to solve one of these. This is 7. And lots of openings yet else. All right, 8s. So one of these 3 is going to be an 8. 9, 8. I've got 2 possibilities up here. A few more options up in this one for now. Might be trimming that down here. We'll see. Yep, one of these 2 is going to be an 8, not that one. So this is an 8. Clears up these 2. Over here, that can't be an 8, but I've got 2 possibilities for an 8. So now to 9s. I've got a 9 that gets solved there. That might not be obvious, but we've got a 9 down here taking care of this column. These 3 can't be a 9, and one has to be in this cell, or these 3 of this square. And we've got a 9 in this row, a 9 in this row, so we're restricted down to just this one as a possibility, 9. All right. We do know that one of these is going to be a 9 as a result. One of these 4 in this square. I've got 3 possibilities in this square and 2 down here in this square. Here we're now down to 2 cells as well, and that blocks this cell from being a 9. All right. Now we do a quick scan of the board, and we see I've got a standalone 8 here. Maybe I missed something. Well, we can do a check on this, though, by saying, okay, is every other number in either row or column or the square? We got a 1 and a 2. Up here we've got a 3. Back down here we've got a 4. Up here we've got a 5. Down here we've got a 6, also in the square. 7 here. The 8 is what we're looking to see if we can fill. And there's a 9 there. So yes, this is an 8. Clean up the 8s in the square and in the column. And then in the row, cleaning that 8 up says this is a 3 because this is a 5. There was a 5 already in this square. So that limited what that cell could be at that point once we'd filled in the 8. So not a 3 there or there. So one of these 2 is going to be a 3, so this is not. That leaves this one as a 4. Turns this into a 7. This into a 9. And this becomes a 3. 7-4 pair here says this has to be 8 because it can't be a 4. 4-2 pair here says none of these are going to be a 4. This one's going to be a 9. It's standalone. Clean up these other 2. Clean up these 2 9s. I got a 5 to clean up. It's been sitting there for a while. Got a 9 to clean up, leaving a 2. and that 2 works with this 4, and that ends up at 9. So we've now got those cells cleaned up. And in this square, we've got a 7, a 2, and an 8 standalone, which leaves us as a 5. Up here, we've got a 4 standalone. 7, 2 pair means this is a 3. This becomes a 7, 4 here. Up here, we've got a 9, 8, and 6. 3 fills in there. That becomes a 7, and this is a 3. Over here, we've got a 2, now a 4 down here. Here, we've got a 7 and a 4 here. This becomes a 2. This is a 7, 2 here. 5, 3. 5 over here. 6 here. 9 here. And we solve this with we're almost solved. We got 2 more cells, a 5 here, and a 3 to solve. And that gets us a solve in 9 minutes and 6 seconds. I hope you got to see all of that. If you didn't, you can check out my YouTube channel for the recording of the stream. That should be available for some time to come, and we will see you again soon. Take care, everybody.